Hello there, everybody. We're back. More Star Wars gaming rumours over the last few days, last week or so. Has been pretty heavy with the Star Wars gaming rumours. A lot of it not that believable. Some of it maybe. Some new sources, some old. It's interesting. It's very interesting stuff, but hope you all had a good weekend and a good start to your week so far. It is Monday evening. We all love Mondays, right? Christopher, good to see you. Well, intense music indeed. Yepper, hello there. How's it going? I see you in my game as well. You have come prepared. I love it. Cool. Nightbot's here as well already. Yes, love it. Alright, let's just make sure we're all good, which we should be. And we'll go into some GA, because why not? Gotta love some GA. 900 crystals and nothing to spend it on. Yavin 4. I always get Yavin 4. Always. It's a blessing and a curse, really. A curse in the sense that I always get this map, but a blessing because I like it. I like this map a lot. It's one of my favourite maps for the original trilogy, so I'm pleased. Pleased to say the least. Munzie, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, bud. The game is just starting, so that's good news, to say the least. It is good news. Okay. 25 seconds. What's everyone been up to today then? School, work, chilling? What's up? Ace Gamer, good to see you. Hello there. Hope you're doing well. 10 seconds. And then all chaos will ensue. Alright, here we go. Alright. Lovely stones. I don't know why, like, the game is appearing really glitchy on my Streamlabs. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine now, but hopefully it's alright for you guys. So, you guys have seen the title already, I'm sure. But once again, another, like, a KOTOR game has been rumoured. It's been rumoured for many years already. There was an even bigger rumour for it last year. There's now rumours for it again within the last couple of days. So last year in around February time, Jason Schreier, who's a games journalist, he revealed that there is a game, there is a KOTOR game on the way and it's not being made by EA. And then Bespin Bulletin also reported the same thing within the last couple of days. So it's not really new stuff, but it's just the fact that Bespin Bulletin have now covered this as well. It's interesting. We don't know whether this is like a completely new story. We don't know if it's like a remaster or anything like that. There's no information on it yet other than just the fact that there is something KOTOR related in development somewhere. So yeah, what do you guys think about the whole thing, if you know about it, that is? Or if this is the first time of hearing about it, then what do you guys think? Night Sensei and Sam, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. I'm very well, thank you, Night Sensei. How are you? Damn, 9 kill streak to start the proceedings. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't want to be heavy. Go away. Righto. Hey, Awesome Burger, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What have we here? We have a Battlefront 2 stream. We're going to be talking about all the latest rumours with Star Wars. I've never played the original KOTOR, so I'd be happy to see a remaster / remake. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably in a similar, like a somewhat similar position. Like he had the time, he just had to hit the shot. So I've played about 30 minutes of the first KOTOR. So, oh, hello. Damn it. So yeah, I know very little. about the game. I've never played KOTOR 2 either. So for me, KOTOR is Knights of the Old Republic. It's a game set like 3,400 years before the Phantom Menace, I think. Something around that. But yeah, I've played the first 30 minutes of KOTOR and never played the second one at all. So if it's like a remake, then like, or just a remaster, then wouldn't mind really seeing that, I guess. Probably just I'd probably pick it up and play it at some point. At the same time though, I'd honestly rather it be its own like definitive story in a way. You know, have its own, make it its own thing and essentially reintroduce the Knights of the Old Republic into the canon through this game. That being said, I don't really feel like that's something that would happen at the moment, because Disney have just, Disney and Lucasfilm, they've just started this new High Republic era, and I don't see why they'd bring, I don't see why they'd bring KOTOR, like the Old Republic, back in at the same time, or just at a similar time to when they're really focusing on this new High Republic era that they've created. So yeah, it's a really interesting one. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it could literally just be like a, it could be like a PS5 to PS4 console port of KOTOR, like they've done, like Aspire Media have done with the Episode 1 Racer and like Jedi Academy games and stuff like that. For God's sake. Night Sensei's doing great, good stuff. Sam asked what we're talking about. So we're talking about, like, well, basically the main topic today, I think, where I'd love to talk about all the recent rumors and leaks and stuff like that. So yeah, it's all good. I'm doing very well, thank you, Awesome Burger. Hope you're doing well. Manwaring, just subbed, and KOTOR is Knights of the Old Republic. Well, thank you very much for that, much appreciated. And yeah, absolutely right. There's KOTOR, which is Knights of the Old Republic. Then you've got KOTOR 2, which is Knights of the Old Republic 2, like the Sith Lords or something. So if I'm not mistaken, the KOTOR games follow the story of Revan, if I'm not mistaken, and Bastila Shan. There's those people. Hey, Red Sun, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Have you seen many differences of gameplay when Epic Games added Battlefront 2 for free? I mean, I'm on PS5, so I haven't really felt any difference, because obviously it's, Epic Games is on PC servers, so it doesn't make a difference to PS4. I mean, obviously 3 people playing on PC, people might end up being like, oh hey, yeah, I want to get that on console as well, and or through word of mouth it gets out a bit more. Blimey. Alright, Palpy's there. Are you a Harry Potter fan? I am, yes. I am a Harry Potter fan. I'm honestly like, live action TV show for Harry Potter coming out at some point on, in the US it'll be on HBO Max, but then in the UK it'll be somewhere else. But yeah, it's very good news. Dodo. Hey, long time no see, dude. Have you changed your name to something? I don't know. But anyway, it's good to see you. Hooking you up. Isaac, my dude, how's it going? Am I a Harry Potter fan? Am I? Oh, I'm sorry to whoever that J person is.
I know what you're thinking.
I could have had him. Oh, I was really hoping he'd hit that tree, and then... yeah, he's gonna get away from me. Ha. Boom. There we go. Can I have an invite? Of course, of course. Give me one moment. Bye. No, I could have had some solid hits. Oh, okay, Kylo Ren's still here. Bye. Alright, let's fall back and get Munzy in. Like, oh, no. Riding. Oh. Come on. You're actually going for a kill shoot. I'll be back, mate. Oh, okay. Alright, no worries. That's fine. Love Harry Potter 2. I've got all 7 of these, and I love them all. Watched the full trilogy 3 to 4 times. That nice. Yeah, I've watched... I don't know how many times I've watched them all, but I've watched them all quite a lot. I've been to Harry Potter Studios in London. Well, it's just outside London. I've been there twice now. So that's awesome. What time am I on till? About 2 hours, roughly. Because then I got to do the bins, the recycling, much fun. It's Monday. That's tomorrow. Whew. I keep thinking it's Tuesday because I'm streaming. I keep thinking it's Tuesday, and throughout the day I've felt like it's Tuesday. Okay, that is good news. Simply.
Leia Organa has arrived to reinforce us.
Hilarious. But yeah, it'll be about 10, half 10, so about another 2 hours. Also, depending on how things are. Bear with me 2 moments. Are they pushing us back? That's not nice. Oh wait, no, not yet. Not yet. Come on at 9:30 or so. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So, is this KOTOR 3 game going to continue the story of previous games, or is this game that's going to fit in with the current canon? Well, we don't know. Literally, the only details that both Jason Schreier and Bespin Bulletin have given, and all they know, is that somewhere out there is a KOTOR game in development, and they don't know. Some news outlets are, some news outlets are saying, news outlets are reporting that it's like a definitive game, but that they're taking what Bespin Bulletin took out of context with that, so there's no answer yet. We genuinely don't know whether this will be... I mean, if it obviously is all true, then... Because there's obviously every reason... there's every way that it might not actually happen. It might not be true. Considering it's come from Bespin Bulletin and Jason Schreier within a year, it seems pretty legit. Because they're both very trusted sources, but yeah, we will see. We don't have an answer for that yet. So, it's Nature, and yes, change my name. How are you? I'm doing very well, thank you. Nature. That kind of rings a bell. That does ring a bell to me. It was Kawaii Nature Chan on Nature Delivers KFC. See, I feel like Nature does definitely ring a bell, but I can't like. Put my finger on it. This is risky. It's not worth it. Damn it. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, apparently Emma Watson left uni because people shouted stuff like 10 points for Gryffindor when she answered a question. I actually think I heard something like that a while ago. Oh god. I mean, yeah, like to be fair, like that would get really annoying. I mean, like it's hilarious. As someone who's not Emma Watson, it's hilarious. Like, obviously, it's hilarious. But if I was in her shoes in that moment, I'd probably get quite annoyed. We shall see. Currently writing a mega document. I don't know, 24,000 words, and it's not even an assignment. God damn. God damn. That's like a month's worth of YouTube scripts for me. I normally, like, when I was in like secondary school and I was like, it was like, oh, I do a 500 or 1,000 word essay. I was like, oh, that's so much, but it's like a page and a half, and that's nothing. So that was not too bad. Okay, I have one question. Are you Android, Samsung, or Apple? Because if it's if Apple, it's okay, but I'm Android. Lol. But I hate it when people do Apple Android war. I mean, yeah, the whole like Apple. I mean, like the whole Apple Android thing and Xbox PlayStation thing is just dumb. I've pretty much like I say pretty much. So apart from like 3.5 to 4 years of my life, I've had. Well, and I say of my life, I mean since I've had a phone. So like almost 10 years probably. The first 3.5. Well, the first like 1.5, I was just on like a really old phone. It wasn't like necessarily Android or anything like that. Then I had an Android phone for 2 years, and ever since then I've had iPhones. We're gonna go with Han YOLO. Let's do it. Someone said something about the Ubisoft open world game, and it was Awesome Burger. Where's that gone? I can't wait for the open world Ubisoft game that Ubisoft is developing right now. Where was the other question? Oh, I imagine you can choose who you can play as. Imagine you can choose who can be playing different people on some daily missions. That'd be really cool. I mean, there was a rumor. Why am I here? So there was one of the rumors, or leaks, I should say, over the last. Hello. Oh yeah. So when there was that new Battlefront 3 leak that I covered yesterday, along with that there was a leak saying that the Ubisoft open world game is going to be an MMO, which, if true, would be awesome. If it's like genuinely true, that would be really cool. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You did see Red Sun, indeed. I don't know if Red Sun's here now, but you did see him. Imagine that KFC releases a KFC console. I heard a lot for it. Oh, dude, yeah, no, that's a legit thing. It's actually happening. I mean, they unveiled it as like, which was a bit. I think originally it was just a bit of a meme, honestly, when they like announced it. But then a couple months back, they actually officially announced that it's happening. KFC are teaming up with Cooler Masters, I think, like the PC people, and yeah, no, it's actually happening. The KFC console is actually going to be a thing. So, yeah. It's taken me a lot, about a month on and off, yes, between uni assignments, but something I've actually wanted to write. Nice. Do you mind sharing what it's about, or? Because I'm curious. That's a lot of words, though. Lol, Han YOLO. Never heard that one. I've had 5 phones adding up to a total cost of £90. What? God damn. I mean, the way like my phone contract's pretty much always been, it's just like we get the phone and you just pay it off over the 2-year period, and when that 2-year period is up, you get a new one. Waboom. Pretty much how it's always been for me. Why have I got lots of notifications on the old Twitterverse? Nothing really. Alright, Naboo. The best. One of the best maps in the game. No doubt about it. Oh! Hello, straight off the bat. You normally have a little bit of... There's normally a little bit of spawn protection, but that one was a straight shot. He was gone. No. So, what do you guys all think about these recent Battlefront 3 rumours? Have you seen them? Have you not? Is Munzie... Okay, Munzie isn't in our game, but he is on Naboo. Interesting. Yeah, have you seen these rumours or not? By the way, Sam, I don't actually allow swearing on stream, if that's okay. I mean, I just don't do it, and it's always been that way, because it's better for like a family-friendly environment, really, so... Try not to say the rude words in the chat. But what was it you said anyway? 2 of them were second hand, and the other 2 were really cheap. But the one I have now is a contract to get 4 gig. I'm guessing 4 gig of data, and Google Pixel. Fair dues, fair dues. With my first phone, I think I had 250 megabytes of data per month, but that was because it was a phone that really didn't need, like, it was a really old phone, like my dad's phone from like bloody years ago. So it it didn't need a lot of data at all because it was based to send text. It was just sending text and calls. Yeah, no worries, Sensei. Take care, man. Thank you for stopping by. If I don't see you again today, then sleep well and enjoy the next few days. And then I think when I had my next phone up from that, I pretty much always had a gigabyte for a few years, which seemed, which doesn't sound like a lot, but then for that phone somehow was enough. But then now I've got a data plan of like 20 gig per month, and which is like more than enough. But even when I had 6 gig a month at one point, it like even that was a bit of a struggle. But then again, I am pretty much always on my phone, so kind of makes sense. But yeah, no worries, Sam. No worries. Where are you? I've gone behind them. Oh, I missed. Ooh. I'm not gonna kill him now. Yeah, I am. Tom behind. No. Got hit from behind. Alright. Where are we going now? I'll go Archie, but why not? Why not? Just bring that down a bit. There we go. Sorry. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, you're joking. Get out of here. Wow. God, they chased. Jesus Christ. Oh, that sucks. Nope, we won't do that one. Where are you? Oh, no, it's because... Alright. Dookie's here, some... Over the rainbow. Oh, you're joking. Oh, 2 droidicas, sod that. I'm getting out. Really? That was awful. Minus Dookie. We got Boba as well. Oh. Hi. Didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for, honestly, but well. So you know how I'm a massive overthinker when it comes to everything from theories to puzzles. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. When you cross that with a Christian background, there's one major maths puzzle historians haven't. He reached the character limit. So what swears should I avoid? Yeah, all of them. It's a it's a PG, family-friendly environment. So especially if like, it's Star Wars. So especially if you get a lot of younger people on streams who, I mean, like, especially if their like parents don't want to like, because the thing is though, like, it's not, you could be in year 7 and swear like a trooper when you're at school or when your parents aren't around, but your parents won't obviously want you to necessarily watch someone playing Star Wars games who's swearing like a trooper as well. Like, that's not really something you really want, I guess. So, I want to have like a family atmosphere so that everyone can feel happy and comfortable to watch. And also, there's also another thing of some people obviously find swear words offensive as well, and I don't want to offend anyone by what I say, so yeah. But Isaac ran out of characters for YouTube to be able to type, so he's typing more currently, so it's clearly big. Where are we? There's one. Bye, bye. What about many British slang words that are sort of near the range? Well, it kind of depends, really. I mean, yeah, I mean, ultimately it depends on what the slang word is. And also, I guess, the context they're used in as well, because sometimes, you know, some words get used in different contexts. So, yeah. So, one major maths puzzle historians haven't ever been able to solve. The time period of the Book of Judges, it's a 350-year time period, but there's 410 years of data within the book. If you straight up add it up, there's clearly some overlaps. Interesting. So are you like writing up about that itself, or are you trying to... nobody has been able to solve it until now, and it's taken 2,400 words so far to explain why this is the correct solution. There's some scholars I'll be sending it off to shortly. Fair enough. Look at you big braining the whole thing. Love that. You have to let me know how it goes, like if yeah, you have to let me know what happens with it all. Because if it's, you know, if everyone's like, yeah, this is right, by gum, you know, then I'd be proud. You know, it's pretty insane. Yeah, see, I play the objective sometimes. It's probably my first playing the objective points of the game, but that's not the point. But AAT is going to be a pain in the butt. Oh, come on. That kind of sucks. Probably going to get... Oh, yep. Hello. Where's my health one? Nice. Oh, you're joking. Alright. Nope. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I was kind of hoping for a V-wing, but... Oh, it's so weird flying. Oh, the turn rate, maneuverability is so, like, not slow with this. What? Okay. Fine. Whatever. That's cool. Guess I'll die then. Alright, you do that. Oh my lordy. That's not good. Alright. It's pretty insane. I started working on this at 19. Every few months I look at it again. Now I'm 23. I figured it was time to write up all my findings. Fair enough. I mean, that's a passion project and a half. I mean, yeah, why? Like, you know, why not? Like, you know, I'm guessing you've been kind of documenting your progress as you've been going along anyway. So, yeah, writing up. I mean, obviously it's going to take a long time, but you've got all of your information that you need for that, I guess. So. Huh. Yeah, I mean, like, it's by no means quite so fancy, but yeah, I managed to. I handed in 2 of my uni assignments today, so that was good. Finished all 5 assignments for the first semester now, so I've got about a 2.5 to 3 week break, and then I go back for the final semester of the year, which should be good. Made a physical timeline and was just explaining all the reasoning behind it. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how it goes, actually, so that would be... Yeah, you have to let me know. Darth Meme, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How's your weekend, my dude? Remember for my English assignment, I couldn't think of what to write for the week. We had, but ended up writing a 2,000-word story of 2 Scottish and Icelandic teenagers doing 9/11. Yeah, whoa. Right. Fair enough. I will leave it there. Yeah, when I was younger, and like I would always be. I feel like I've always been like somewhat creative, but I've only really like fully expressed that. Yeah, I've only really fully expressed that over the last 3 years through YouTube and college and now uni as well. But like when I was younger, I always used to love like writing stories about fish, like in a fish, almost like someone like Nemo, I guess, or maybe Shark Tales. I don't know, but like these fish actually had like their own, there was like actual fish cities and stuff like that. I was inspired by Nemo. So, what? More than 19 million players. 19 million players from the Epic Games Store. That is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 19 million. That's crazy. So to put that into perspective, both Battlefront 2015 and Battlefront 2 2017, so this game and the first game released by DICE, they sold by like last year, I think by like early last year, they had sold a combined total of 33 million copies. So obviously with the game going free to play on Epic Games, 19 million. Wow. It's a bit weird, but that's what I could come up with. Nah, fair enough. Fair enough. Anakin Skywalker. I was expecting someone with your reputation to be a little older, but I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? Daniel, my dude. Ha, nerd. Congrats on 3K. Thank you very much. Can't believe I was one of the first. Dude, you really were. Like you were in before like. I mean, you were in before 100. You probably in before like 70, I think. It's crazy. Yeah, you've been here like really since the beginning. I also just realized last week was last Tuesday. I completely forgot. Last Tuesday, the 19th, was the 19th of January was actually the third. Well, it wasn't the 3rd year anniversary of the channel, but it was the 3rd year of me like starting up again, because I did it. We did it for a month and then stopped for a few months and then came back. January 19th was the day that we did that, and that's because I basically call that yeah, when I what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the 19th of January, I usually class that as like the official anniversary of the channel, but technically speaking, it's not.
Landing incursion complete. Wave 2 units commence assault and activate escort programs.
All right.
All troops encountered. Multi-troop
Come on. See, this is the thing, right? 19 million new players to Battlefront 2 from the Epic Games Store alone. If EA were to make Battlefront 3, can you imagine how much money they'd make from this game? Can you imagine? Right? Put it this way. Loads of people played this game as of last year anyway. Even before Celebration Edition, the game had quite a lot of players. The Celebration Edition doubled the player count within a month. And everyone was, especially when the Celebration Edition came out, that's when a lot of people were really finding out about the game not being pay to win and actually being an amazing game that it is. And now that it came on the Epic Games Store, and it's just like 19 million new players. I mean, last night, so the Twitch streamer XQC, I mean, I don't really know him much, but I just know of him. He streamed Battlefront 2 last night to 56,000 people. That was cool. yeah, he streamed it to 56,000 people. Last week, the Twitch streamer Nick A30, the Canadian guy, he streamed it to 9,000 people, and it's just, yeah, it's absolutely crazy how so many people are or have come to the game, and they know how good this game is. So if EA were to make a Battlefront 3, then based on the reputation that Battlefront 2 ended up having, and especially after the launch of the Epic Game, especially after the free week of Epic Games, then they'd honestly be silly not to capitalize on that, you know. Who's my favorite hero? It's Luke. So my favorite hero for the light side is Luke, and then dark side is Darth Maul. They're also my highest by far, as they are my favorites. 19 million is quite a few. Yeah, it absolutely is. You're shorter than I expected. Nice. Will I be able to call myself OG in the future? I mean, absolutely, yeah. Anyone here, like, if the channel... Oh, what a headshot. We traded. I'll take that. So, well, yeah, I mean, if... Like, I intend on, you know, working on this channel for many, many years. So, you know, I have every goal that... Or I have every dream that I can get the channel to, like, 100k, 250k, and maybe even a million someday. I mean, I don't... That's, like, the biggest goal. Like, I think that's the biggest stretch, but I have every reason to believe that I can do that. Especially with Star Wars games, like, growing so much over the next few years, then, yeah, I have every dream that I can do that. So, anyone here now, like, you know, I'm on 3,000, and in however many years' time, seeing where the channel could be, then, yeah, there's no reason why anyone here is not OG. Oh, no, Anakin's making me sad. And he's sad. No. He says, you are the chosen one. It was said you just join the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness. You are my brother, Anakin. I loved you. Don't know what that was. But yeah, he's crying. He says, I hate you. And there is regret. I believe it. These shots. What is this? Get it on. Oh. That was clutch. I've looked at the old... That was Obi-Wan using his defensive rush. And he's still chasing me. And he's gone. Thank the maker. I've looked at the old videos on your channel where... what's Battlefront Road to 50? Is that some sort of sub-goal or something? Yeah, so that's... so yeah, I still have tons of really old streams that haven't been... like made unlisted or anything like that. So yeah, anything that says like road to and then a number with any channel is like a road to like a sub goal. Yeah. So the first video on the channel is a stream that's 23 minutes. That's like, yeah, Battlefront Road to 50 subs or something, or just Battlefront Road to 50. That 23-minute stream was the first ever stream that I did on that day. So yeah, highest heroes are Maul at 390 and Anakin at 236. Nice. My Luke is, I want to say like 120, and then my Maul's like, wow. I will tell you how I will tell you what level my Maul is. 100. There you go, bang on. Yeah, my heroes aren't particularly high leveled in any way. Like, I play this game a lot, but just not enough, especially with heroes, just not enough to get them anywhere insanely high. Well, when I say I play this game a lot, I used to play it on a pretty much daily basis, but now I play it like twice a week on stream. So, you know, I probably put about 4 hours into it per week, so it's not like a massive amount of time anymore, really. And I haven't really been playing when, you know, there's always the double XP and triple XP and stuff like that. Unlike Munzy here, who like grinds it on a daily basis, you know, 6 max heroes and God knows whatever levels for others. He's a madman. Truly is. Favorite game mode is Galactic Assault. always has been, always will. It would be conquest. It would be supremacy, but the capital ship phase for me kind of ruins it, to be honest. Especially, well, firstly, like as it was promised to be a non-linear mode, and being real, it's not long. It is linear. It's just it's non-linear in the sense that you can go back and forth on the map, but ultimately, you know, you have to do this one thing to get to the next thing and blow that thing to win, sort of thing. Like it is pretty linear. So that was I mean that was more just a shame. Like it plays well. Don't get me wrong. It's a mode that plays well, but it's yeah. And don't also like with the actual like ship phase as well. I love the ship phase, but it's the constant going back and forth that I find irritating. How much damage am I doing? I don't know. Oh, run, 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 run. This is probably not gonna do anything. Nearly got your heavy max as well. Very nice. Mine are Supremacy, Galactic Assault, and HV. Yeah, it's pretty. They're like the three. I'd say they're probably the three most numbers anyway. But that's understandable. I mean, yeah, I like Galactic Assault is definitely my favorite. Then I would maybe go with Heroes vs Villains as well, or Hero Showdown. I'd probably say actually Galactic Assault, Hero Showdown. I feel like Strike is severely underrated as well. Not a lot of people play Strike in comparison to the other modes, which is a shame. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, I say this and I never really play Strike either, but it's you know it's a solid mode. My boy SV has made it. Yes, how's it going, dude? Hope you're doing well. My favorite TV show or film. Favorite film is Revenge of the Sith, and then favorite TV show is The Mandalorian. So it's gonna be Star Wars. It's gotta be Star Wars. Just get DMCA'd. You're really good at this game. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd hope. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm really good. I'd say I'm good, but not like really good. But you know, I kind of hope to be, you know, decent considering I've played it for like 3 years. But I appreciate that. It's more the sniping though. I'm a keen sniper. That's not ideal. Yeah, going back to the whole Battlefront 3 thing, so are you guys all familiar with the rumour that I covered yesterday about Battlefront 3? Or the leak? Whatever you prefer, rumour, leak. Well, it's probably more leak. It's more a leak. A rumour's more not a leak, so... First day of the spring semester is done. Very nice. How did it go? Was it better than the last semester? I saw on Twitter you said you didn't really have a great first semester, did you? So, how was it so far? Alright. No way. I've managed to get out of trouble from my parents by quoting Jim from Friday Night Dinner. What on earth did you say that got you out of trouble from quoting Jim? Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Sub to your YouTube channel, I think a few weeks ago. Well, thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying the content so far. Much more to come, I can assure you. Much more. But yeah, who's familiar with the leak that I covered yesterday? Because holy moly, it's all right. That's good. That's good. Going back to also the Friday Night Dinner thing. Hello, Jackie. I am. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. So, okay, well, I want to just get into this Battlefront 3 leak because I've been waiting for someone to say, yeah, I know. Do you play PS4 or PS5? I play PS5, but that doesn't matter because if you're on PS4, you still play with PS. If you're on PS5, you still play on PS4 servers and all that. So, yeah, so the leak I covered yesterday, this guy said that you haven't seen the video yet. It's cool, no worries. Yeah, I'll go over it. I'll go over it now. Bear with me a sec. My dad said I was in trouble, and I said, he said, am I? In Jim's confused voice, and he started laughing so much he let me off. I'm guessing he's also a fan of the show. Then that's actually amazing. Oh, holy crap! That's amazing. I love that. I can just hear it as well. It's like, oh god, that pleases me. No. All right. So, leak. This guy. Has he said anything else? No. So, this guy said on a leak that Battlefront 3 is in very, very early development, and that DICE is trying to reinvent the Battlefront franchise. He said we should expect an announcement for the third installment within the first half of this year, and that it will only be a logo reveal, no gameplay or anything like that. So, obviously, stuff like this, it's always, you know, you kind of got to take this with a grain of salt, because it could just be, you know, it's all well and good saying that, but, you know, there's so many, you know, rumors out there and like fake leakers and all that stuff. Like, so people are going to be out there who are just sort of leaking things just for the sake of having a bit of a laugh and trolling a few people and stuff like that. So your whole family loves it, nice. So yeah, you have to take it with a grain of salt, really, with that. And to be honest, like, you know, I do feel like this, like the one from the other week when it was like, oh, set a reminder for April 20th. So the whole 420 thing, you know, is, to me, just seems like a really big troll. But this recent leak seems a lot more legitimate, for a number of reasons, really. I mean, this isn't obviously confirmation in any way. So I actually DM'd the guy. So if you watch the video, then you'll know that I DM'd the guy. But I basically asked him what his sources were, and he said that, so because he also leaked some stuff about Fallen Order, like saying Fallen Order 2 will be announced later this year, and all that. So, but I think everyone pretty much knew that anyway. So he said that he says that he's got a friend who's a programmer at Respawn, and he has a friend who's a 3D artist at DICE. So that's where he's got his information from. So, and like, oh, again, that's obviously something to take with a grain of salt. Everyone, you know, I could just go on, make a new account and say that Battlefront 3 is in development and this is my source. But the thing that to me makes it seem a little bit more like the thing that makes it seem more plausible is the fact that the guy literally said to me, like, so at first I asked him who his sources were, and he said that he couldn't say because he wanted to protect them. So and like, I wasn't asking for anything specific, but I think he thought I was. But he just said, yeah, I can't risk getting into trouble. If there's any way I can help prove my legitimacy, let me know. And it's that last sentence to me that actually like stuck with me. And again, like, obviously that could be absolutely nothing, you know. Anyone could say that, but you know, it's one of those things that, like, why would you say that unless you were telling the truth, sort of thing. And so, again, yeah, like this thing, I'm not gonna get like hooked on that. I'm not gonna get like hyped and excited, because obviously it could not be true, it could not happen. And as you say, Anakin, like, the best thing to do is to just only believe it if it comes from official sources. If it comes from the developers saying that there is a Battlefront 3, then awesome, like, you know, that's the best news in the world. But if it doesn't come from official sources, then it's best to just not believe it. But yeah, all I'm really saying with that is just I feel like there is some truth, there could very well be some truth to it. yeah, but we'll see. Only time will tell. But if we do get a Battlefront 3, then that would be amazing. Once we were at a friend's house, we had rice, and someone said they can make rice pudding with the leftovers, and I said rice pudding, and my dad started laughing. Oh wait, yeah, because isn't in one of the episodes it's like they have rice pudding. Wait, I don't know. Is it rice pudding instead of like crimble crumble? What about crimble crumble? Oh god, I need to read. Like, I've already watched that entire show twice within like a year. But yeah, I really need to rewatch it again. To be honest, it's a classic. It's so good. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of that? After what I've said, what do you guys think? Like, do you think it could be legit? I mean, as Anakin says, like, he doesn't believe it until it comes from real developers, which is exactly what you should do. But yeah, do you, like, after the information I've just put out there, do you guys think that it could happen? Like, because and especially after this insane increase of players, like I said, I think it would be daft not to make a Battlefront 3, you know? Hey, Spiky, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. And you know, even if we do get a Battlefront 3, it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be for a number of years. You know, like 2024 probably at the earliest. So maybe 2023 if we're lucky. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he said that the Battlefront franchise is basically being rebooted. No, so he said they're just trying to reinvent, like, Battlefront. So it would, like, so if this leak is true, then it's not a reboot, because obviously they already did that themselves. It would just be like reinvent. So basically, just do something completely different that the Battlefront franchise hasn't seen before. Basically, Easy, good. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Spiky and Easy, how are you guys anyway? I hope you've had a good day so far. It's more believable than the first leak, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's where I'm pretty much in the same. I'm kind of in the same stance as that at the moment. Val have made rice pudding, but they didn't like it, so they told Jim it was Jewish rice pudding and made him eat 4 bowls, and he vomited out the window and ran away crying. God's sake. Fair enough. Oh, God. Alright, apparently Ben Walk tweeted CT when under the EA Star Wars. And apparently everyone is roasting people. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, clickbait Battlefront like video incoming. Amazing. Yeah. Lol. That's amazing. That is amazing. Alright. Hoth. I'm always playing these things. The same maps. The only leaks I slightly believe is the ones about Assassin's Creed, as they always leaked before the game is revealed. Pretty sure that's the Ubisoft. It's Ubisoft that leak it, but still, fair enough. Hey, P&E! Dude, thank you very much for the super chat. I hope you're doing well. Much appreciated. And let's get some love for P&E in the chat, please, guys. How's it going? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. The Sith are all powerful. Darth Maul. One of his emotes. I can't change the emotes here, damn it. Hoi! Hoi, guys! A lot of lies about Assassin's Creed as well. Yeah, this is the thing, like, a lot of the to be fair, a lot of the time, leaks that actually get out do often come from, you know, well, I wouldn't necessarily say, like, they often come from, but you know, quite a lot of the time you do hear about leaks and stuff like that, and actually, you know, that does come from like developers themselves. Like they'll, you know, it's like you know, like companies sometimes will purposely leak this information. Like they'll obviously make, you know, it'll, you know, they'll try and make it look like it's not come from them and it's come from something or someone else and all that stuff. But yeah, it is interesting how these things work sometimes. But yeah, bit late to the party. But open world styles game, yes indeed, open world styles game, hell yeah. In that same Battlefront 3 leak that I just read out, actually, a moment ago, that same leak actually said that this open world styles game from Ubisoft is actually going to be MMO. Like, again, it could not be. Like, it could be completely false. He said that he knows a back. So the source for the Ubi open world game was that he knows a back-end developer at Ubisoft who's worked on multiple multiplayer titles. So yeah, again, like. It's just one of those things that anyone can make up that information. So I don't necessarily believe it, but if this open world game from Ubisoft is actually like an MMO and everything like that, that would honestly be so sick. Like imagine cross-play, you know, I get to play with everyone here and do like whatever. And oh yeah, the leak also said that it has lots and lots of content, which I know is something they're pretty much trying to do anyway, because in the official like statement, in one of the official statements on the article about the game announcement, actually it was in the Wired article, the Lucasfilm Games vice president said about how open world games, the beauty of games is that you get people, you know, you get experiences that last like hundreds of hours. So I think they're really going to try and pack this open world game with full of content. So if it's MMO, like that would be amazing. And I never call my parents mum or dad. I say hello Martin or hello Jackie, even though that's not their names. Amazing. I mean, that's the thing. If your whole family loves it, then, you know, you can all just get on that meme and it's a great time. Battlefront Brothers, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. How's things? Oh, yes. SV using the GG. I love it. Great use. What's up with the KOTOR rumor? So yeah, the stuff about KOTOR at the moment is literally just that the only information that's been like the only like official like rumored information is that there is a KOTOR game coming from someone. Like it's saying that it's not EA, or you know, saying it's not BioWare or EA, but that yeah. It's coming from someone, like no one knows who, but apparently it is coming from somewhere. But that's literally that's it. There's not a lot of information at all. When where you said something about your and you say hello boys to my brothers, amazing. Oh, that's just, it's perfect. It really is. Damn it. Whenever I call my dogs, they never come, and I'm worried I've confused them by calling them Milton and Wilson all the time. Oh, it's amazing. So the thing is, though, that's the thing. You may well have confused them if you keep calling them like a different name all the time and stuff like that, and then you call them by their real name and they don't come, but then they come to like Wilson. Then yeah, you probably did confuse them, but. Amazing. Hey, Darth Ritchie, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Is it open world on multiple? Is it open world on multiple worlds? Well, so we don't know yet. We don't know. Like the only official information we have about this game is that it's a story-driven open world game. Story-driven doesn't necessarily mean single player. It could very well be a multiplayer MMO game, like you know, that is story-driven. You know, an example, I guess, you know, you could have like Elder Scrolls Online is kind of like an MMORPG, you know, and that is very story-driven. So, you know, it could very well be something like that. Or it could, you know, be a bit like somewhat similar to GTA in a way. Not so much, but, you know, it's a possibility. I'm hoping that, not like Fallout 76. Yeah, hopefully not. I mean, I actually bought Fallout 76 back in December. I played it for a little bit, then I haven't played it since like December 15th or something. So it's been over a month since I played it. I mean, I enjoyed like what I had played, but Fallout's never really been a game that it's been a game series that I've wanted to get into, but just never really have properly. Which is a shame. And to be fair, I got it super cheap as well, so I'm not fussed. And eventually I will definitely go back to it. But that'll probably be another time. Oh, Landini, you're so low. Ow. So, yeah. We'll see. I mean, I'm really hoping that it is going to be open world on multiple planets, but yeah, we'll see. What era do you think it will be set? To be honest, I feel like it will either be original trilogy or High Republic, to be honest. I think it could be High Republic just because the High Republic is really new at the moment. Obviously, it's like the High Republic officially is only really a few weeks old. So I think it could be High Republic just because it's you know, it's really new and exciting. It could also be original trilogy because I just feel like that's such a good era to be in, especially if it's like bounty hunter related. Then it's a really good spot. But then, yeah, I just don't know. It depends on what the type of game is. Like, I mean, if it's story driven, then you know, are there going to be multiple stories? Is there just going to be the one story? If there's just one, is it going to be a bounty hunter? If so, then it would probably be best to be in the original trilogy. But if it's like multiple stories where, you know, you've got like Jedi and bounty hunter and like trooper or whatever, then probably the prequel trilogy or the High Republic is best for that at that point then. It really depends. Like, there's so many possibilities for it at the moment, and we just don't know a lot of information with it, so yeah, we'll see. You made the awesome decision of pre-ordering Fallout 76. See, I mean, yeah, that's a bit of a rip, to be fair. Like, I was really like, when I saw the first trailer for it, I was really considering it, because I always wanted to get into the Fallout franchise, and Fallout 76 is multiplayer, so I was like, oh, yeah, that's right up my street. Didn't get it at launch, and then I heard about it flopping, and I never got it. And then it was on sale for like 11 quid, so I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's buy it. It's still downloaded on my PS5. I need to update it, actually. But so I've had an update on my PS... You'll see here that I've got an update on my PS4 that failed on the 15th of December because of storage. So, I mean, I've got enough storage that I could update it. I've just not got around to updating it. I think the first time I realised I had power with gym quotes was when I said, must have got confused when I was in trouble. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, something like Destiny as well, really. Yeah, that's kind of... yeah, like, a lot of people have actually been thinking about that. Yeah, that's very much story-driven. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I guess you could very much consider it MMO. To a certain extent, for sure. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm really hoping that like May 4th this year we'll just get so much Star Wars gaming news. Like, I'm hoping we'll get more details for the Ubisoft open world game. Hopefully, like they might say whether it's single player or multiplayer, or whether there's elements of both. You know, and if that's all we get, then, you know, that's fine by me, honestly. Like, we'll actually at that point know a bit more about that. And if it's multiplayer, then you get a much bigger speculation pool, because it's like, well, yeah, okay, you've got these like story-driven missions, but can you do like pod racing or like PvP and all that stuff? Like, that would be amazing to be able to do. If it's single player only, you can't really do that. Yeah, I'm really hoping it's multiplayer P&E, because yeah, I mean, Yeppa said it a moment ago actually, but I haven't read it yet. But you know, if it's multiplayer, then we could, you know, then imagine just everyone here just getting to play together in a Star Wars MMO. Like, that would be insane. I wanted to make a video on what eras I would like to see the game take place in, but procrastination got the better of me. So that's actually the video that I put out on Friday. That was I spoke about what areas I want to see the game in, and it's it's a really interesting discussion because there are so many different options for it, really. So yeah, I mean, I'd definitely love to hear your thoughts on it, SV. Come on. No. Wow. I mean, JFO is fun, but yeah, see, this is the thing. Like, I mean, that's the thing with all single-player games. Like, I love single-player games. Well, I enjoy a single-player game, but yeah, like, I enjoy single-player games, but I'll play the story once and then I pretty much won't go back and play it for like maybe 2 or so years or whatever. Like, or sometimes I might not just even play it at all. So it's just one of those things, but with a multiplayer game, then I'd play it for countless hours. I mean, I've played this game for probably well over 2,000 hours over the last 3 years, probably. And if we got a Star Wars MMO. Well, if basically, one of my dream games basically is just Star Wars GTA. A game where, you can do online story missions as a bounty hunter. Well, no, so it would have a single player story where you play as a bounty hunter. And then it would then have an online where you get to create your own character who would be a bounty hunter as well. But it's your own one. You can customize your character in multiple different ways. You can do like online races, whether with like ships or pod racers, or just loads. Basically just have loads of different vehicles. Like speeders. Well, yeah, just have speeder. Like speeder bikes or just land speeders, as well as actual ships. And all that stuff. There's just so many different things you could do with that. Then have PvP as well. Like, if we got something like that, basically GTA Star Wars, then I would put so many hours into that game. It's ridiculous. Why am I not getting anything from Battle Command at all? So it's just like, yeah, I mean, I don't find that much of a replayability. Oh, it's because I don't have the card equipped for extra health. Why don't I have the card? Come on. Nice. I remember that with an Ultimate Edition you could get £200. You get a special helmet, and most had to be sent back because of mold in them from the factory. Really? What? I think I remember hearing about that special edition. I did not know they had to get sent back from mold, though. That's ridiculous. Sorry for going on about my family and our strong connection with Friday Night Dinner. I just find it really funny. Oh, dude, no. Like, you don't have to apologize for that. It was a good convo. Like, Friday Night Dinner is an absolute classic, and you had a fun story to tell, and I enjoyed hearing about it. So. No need to apologise, my dude. We're here to have fun, and if you had fun telling that story, then my mission is complete. There we go. Oh wait, oh wow, she punctured her liver or something, and I managed to cheer her up with "You only have one liver now." What? That cheered her up, Jesus Christ, fair enough. I mean, that's the thing, like, humour in situations like that is a great cure sometimes. Finished Ghost of Tsushima yesterday, definitely Game of the Year of last year. Nice. I mean, I've never played it. My brother bought it on PS4 a while ago, actually. So I'll probably play it at some point, but I never really find much. I don't really ever have a drive to play single player. Like, unless it's Star Wars, I don't have a drive to play single player games. So, yeah. For example, actually, wait. To be fair, all of these are probably multiplayer. Pretty much, apart from Star Wars Racer. I find PvP just so much more enjoyable. Like, I love the thrill of actually beating, like, an actual other person. Especially in like a battle royale, like it's a great feeling. Like if you win, you know, you're beating like 100 players, depending on. I mean, if it's like Resurgence on Cold War, then you're beating another like 39 people. But you know, you're beating like 100 people most of the time. And it's just like that's an awesome feeling. And in a multiplayer game, you know, because it's online, like every game's just going to be so different, and there's going to be so many mixed abilities, and just yeah. It's a lot of fun for me. Saying some single player games I go back and replay. I must have played the Sly Cooper like 30 times. Jesus Christ. Fair enough. Even had a vaguely successful channel promoting the 4th game. Fair play. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you're in the if you're passionate about something, then yeah, I mean, why not? And like, you know, eventually I will. You know, I've gone back to play on. I haven't gone and replayed the Jedi Fallen Order story, but you know, I have gone onto the game to just like mess around and play. And I do that on single player games sometimes, depending on what game it is. But yeah, it's just like. And actually, speaking of that, like my PS4 disc drive is now actually like broken, so. As in, like, I'll put a disc, so when I turn it on, a disc will go in, but then as soon as, like, it's done, as soon as it's gone in, and the PlayStation turns on, like, properly, you know, and you get onto, like, the main menu thing, the disc will come out, like, it will push the disc out, and then it won't allow the disc back in at all. And, like, the disc drive is really weak at trying to pull it in and everything like that. Like, I have no idea what's happening, or how it happened, or why it happened. It was just so sudden, and yeah. Finally after 7 years, it's had an issue, like an actual proper issue. I can still obviously play digital games absolutely fine, but if I want to play Fallen Order now, I'll have to go onto a completely new save that's not mine, and it's like.
Victory will surely be ours.
Make sure the depot burns. Bomb countdown nearing 0.
What about Just Cause but with Mando? Okay, Just Cause Just Cause is one of the games that Just Cause 3 actually specifically is one of the games that I
Get to the final target.
yeah, I could go on and just mess around and just have so much fun because of the grappling as well. At one point I grappled this guy to a car. Me, my stepbrother, and my brother who's here. We made like a massive meme about it, and it's just it was so good. Fun times. But yeah, so like single player games where you can like actually mess around and have fun, then yeah, that's awesome. And the thing with Fallen Order, like as great as the story is, there's not really a lot you can do like end game wise. Like it's just go around, kill stormtroopers, you know, take a look around everything, and get the collectibles. And once the collectibles are got, then there's not really a lot you can do. I mean, they've obviously added in like the whole you know, battle grid stuff, and that was a big step up, but there's still like not a lot to really keep you going, which is a shame. But then when you've got games like Just Cause, like there's so much more you can do in the end game. So yeah. What are you doing, Stepbro? Wait, what do you mean? Huh? I feel like you may have misheard me, maybe. Just imagine you could get on a ship right away and literally fly to another planet on your own. Dude, exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, it'd be so sick. Like, I'd love a game like No Man's Sky, to be honest, where, you know, space to ground Star Wars, you know, you could do just whatever the hell you want. Yeah, that would be sick. And this is the thing, like, Star Wars games don't have to be photoreal. Like, if they made, you know, if Hello Games made a Star Wars game, then it could be like the No Man's Sky, like, stylized environments that's procedurally generated. And because of this procedural generation, you know, that's why the universe in that game is just so vast. I think the official number's like 18 quintillion planets, which is which is like 18 and then like 16, 17s, 19 zeros or like something like that, you know, on the end of it. Like, it's ridiculous. You said you and your stepbrother. No, I said me, my brother, and stepbrother. We made a meme video in Just Cause 3. Jesus, in the torch. You're trying to make a joke. I guess it wasn't funny. Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. I didn't get it at all. I'm sorry. But, come on. Oh, you're joking. Yeah, so, where was I? Yeah, it's just like, if Hello Games made a procedurally generated Star Wars game, that'd be really cool. I mean, the only issue there is that, I mean, you could do that and have like a ton of new planets, but you've also, you know, you want to include all of these like iconic planets and be able to explore all of that stuff. So, I mean, at that point it gets a little bit more difficult, but just imagine what you could do with that. Like, it'd be incredible. Also, something worth noting actually as well is that like in Star Wars, the Star Wars story so far only actually takes place in one galaxy. So it's not like, you know, what we explore at the moment isn't the entire Star Wars universe. It's just one galaxy, like basically the Milky Way at the moment. So there's still like countless, you know, so, oh, what a shot. So no matter how big the actual Star Wars galaxy is, there's still going to be countless other galaxies within the universe that could be explored. Oh my god, what a shot that was. Holy moly. So, you know, there's still like other galaxies that could be explored. So there's absolutely no reason why, you know, they couldn't procedurally generate an entire new galaxy with... Thank you, SD. There's no reason why they couldn't like procedurally generate a new Star Wars galaxy and have, you know, some species already in Star Wars already, you know, in that as well, but then just include a ton of new species and yeah, just include a ton of new species, some iconic already, and all that kind of stuff. Like, that would just be insane. I like single-player games, but they can get a bit too long sometimes. I played about 70 hours of Assassin's Creed Valhalla now, and I've not finished the main story. It's dragging on a bit now. Really? Wait, 70 hours and you've not finished the story? Jesus. Yeah, I have no desire to revisit Fallen Order, not gonna lie. It was fun for once through, but there's no toying with the guards the same way as in Sly Cooper. Okay, I have no idea what Sly Cooper actually is, but yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I'm kind of the same way. Like, Fallen Order for me was like a one and done sort of thing, really. Like, I mean, yeah, I'll go back and I'll just, you know, I'll go to Zepho or Kashyyyk and I'll just have a bit of a walk around, you know, and kill some stormtroopers and stuff like that. But that's like a 20-minute to half an hour thing, and I'm off, you know. And I just really hope that this next, you know, Fallen Order 2 does a much better job at having an end game, because Fallen Order just didn't really have that. So I just hope that Fallen Order 2 does. But yeah, I'm okay. You've got the galaxy, you've got the whole galaxy thing, and then you've got wild space and the unknown regions, but then there's still like other galaxies that have just not been explored at all. You know, there's so much more that hasn't been explored that could very easily be done. Like, it could genuinely, you know, you could have you know, it's all well and good having the Jedi Order, but then, you know, there could very well be Force sensitives in another galaxy that people just weren't aware of, and they have their own cult/religion or whatever, you know. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't really want to really dive into a new galaxy like that. That's like insanely different, to be honest, because I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like that would be a little bit odd. But yeah, back Ace Gamer and Magic Munzy, welcome back. Come on. Hey, P&E, welcome back to the Legion. Appreciate it, my dude. So yeah, that is now 10 channel members. Boom. We did it. We got back to the 10, boys. I still need to really sort out the next emoji. I genuinely, I'm so bad at sorting these things out. I mean, I really want to redo the emojis I already have, because especially like there's one that's like Together Brothers. That one is shocking. So yeah, I really want to like over the next 3 weeks. Yeah, over the next few weeks, I'm gonna try and have a proper sit down, make some new stuff for streams, because I want to have like an actual end screen, because I realize that pretty much every time I'm signing off a stream, because of the delay between what I'm saying and when it actually gets to you guys, I don't actually fully finish signing off. So I want to have like an end screen that I just leave the stream up for about 30 seconds to a minute after I actually finish myself, so that you guys actually have an end point, so that you can actually hear what I'm saying at the end. So yeah, I want to do that. I want to redo the channel member logo, not logos. Yeah, just the emotes. I want to do that. So if you guys have any ideas for any, like, especially channel members, if any of the channel members have any ideas for emotes you'd like to see, then by all means let me know. I know someone had an idea of Kylo approved, which I thought was quite a good one, like Kylo with the thumbs up. I'd quite like to do that one, to be fair, but yeah, just let me know. Yeah, no worries, PA. I really appreciate the support, and it's very generous. And actually, perfect timing, because on Wednesday, the next channel member podcast on Monday is releasing on Wednesday, so I need to sort that out. But yeah, that's my season 2 review of The Mandalorian. I'm joined by Valeth, Mr. Jedi, and Sammy Boy on that one. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. So yeah, that'll be up on Wednesday for channel members, and it'll be on the merch store as well, because Teespring do digital products now. Yeah. Sly Cooper was the PS2 franchise developed by the same company who made Infamous and Ghost of Tsushima. Oh wow, okay, fair play. Very nice. I would like Keck. Why not? Yeah, get some Pepe memes as well. Where'd I get to? Sir Tricky, good to see you. These rumours have any validity? And then for KOTOR, or? Nice. Oh, he died. Yeah, KOTOR. Okay, so the especially over the last year, the rumors. Well, okay, so the only rumor that is a thing is that. So the rumor is that KOTOR is happening. It's not coming from EA or BioWare, and I mean obviously BioWare is part of EA, but it's not coming from BioWare or anyone from EA, and that is literally it. Like, they know that it's coming, but that's it. This has come from Jason Schreier last year, who's a games journalist in the industry, and he's usually very reliable. And then the Best Pin Bulletin reported that news. The Best Pin Bulletin reported that the news within the last kind of 48 hours as well, I think, and they're also pretty reliable as well. I wouldn't say I don't think they're 100% like credible or 100% reliable, but they have been reliable about quite a few things in the past, as far as I'm aware. So yeah. So yeah, it is. The rumors have come from credible sources. So yeah, we'll see. Might cancel my Lucasfilm game speculation series till E3 passes, and then I'll announce the series. Fair enough. I mean, I feel like it's one of those. I feel like maybe it's one of the things that's actually perfect to do before E3 and EA Play, because At the, you know, because if you speculate it, I mean, obviously, if you want to not do it yet, then fair enough. But it's like, whilst the only things coming from Lucasfilm games that we know of so far is the Indiana Jones game and the Ubisoft open world game. They're the only things we know. So considering we only know about those at the moment, then doing speculation about other games would be a really good chance now, because after E3 and EA Play, then we'll have even more games announced, which then, you know, which would then be, well, with even more games announced and in the know, then the speculation, I mean, obviously it could still happen, but you know, you could still obviously speculate about the future, but because you already know about a bunch of things coming within the next few years, then this speculation would be more for, like, you know, 4 to 5 years time, and not so much within the next couple years. So I don't know, it's obviously it's totally up to you, but that's just how I'd look at it. I mean, obviously, you know, you could I mean, the beauty of, well, I mean, the other side of that as well, I guess, is that if games do get announced at E3 and EA Play, then you can speculate about those games more specifically, and about like what features you want to see in those games and all that stuff. Then obviously that's something you can definitely do. But yeah, I think in the future, if I had channel members, the badge would be Jim, progressively getting older as the seasons go on. Wow. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm really hoping they add like a 3-year channel member badge, because like Battlefront updates, for example, he's got multiple set. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. Ah, come on. I always do that. I always go up there. Yeah, so it's just like, no, never mind.
I'm on my way.
Oh, what was this? Yeah, so like Battlefront updates, for example, he's got so many of his senators, so channel members, who are at the 2-year stage, and he really wants to, you know, he'd love a 3-year badge so that he can get even more.
You brought this on yourself.
And eventually for me as well, like, it's going to get to, I mean, it's going to be, it's still about, like, yeah, it's still many months away until Sammy Boy gets to the 2-year badge, and then after that it will still be a while until anyone else gets the 2-year badge. But you know, eventually it's going to get to a point where you're going to want to, you know, differentiate between like just 2-year and maybe 5-year for some people eventually, you know. Come on. There we go. Jaden, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hello. Lovely stuff. Oh, yes. We love to see it. Oh, you're joking. Okay. Where did I get to? Okay. You're kind of relying on news for Battlefront to Ubisoft and Massive's open world Stars game. In terms of what era and how the game's going to work, and possible announcement for Battlefront 3. So, well, this is the thing. Like, yeah, obviously, at heart, I'm a news channel. I guess. You know, I do. Yeah, I mean, I'm a very heavy news channel, but at the same time, I also do speculation. So, whilst news, sure, I rely heavily on news of Ubisoft's open world game coming from Massive. I'm also then relying on, Fallen Order 2 news and just any other news from Star Wars games from EA, and, you know, we'll probably, you know, I think we'll no doubt get a good, like, hopefully another 2 or 3 announcements this year from Lucasfilm, because they said that when they announced the Ubisoft game, that they said that this was only the beginning for Lucasfilm games this year. It's going to be a big year, so hopefully we'll get another 2 or 3, maybe more announcements of Star Wars games this year. So yeah, obviously I rely for news on that, but then a lot of my content as well is speculation. pretty much all of my content for January was, I mean, originally it was pretty much all speculation for Battlefront 3, but because we've had so much news, I've been talking a lot about those other things. So yeah, like at the start of the month, at the start of this year, I did like a Mandalorian Season 1 and 2 update concept for Battlefront 3, should we get one. And then from that, I'm then making, you know, reinforcement concepts and hero concepts based on the update concept that I did. And I'll do that for like every film, every TV show and stuff like that. So I'll do like, you know, when we have Season 1 of the Bad Batch, I'll do a Bad Batch Season 1 update concept, you know. I mean, hopefully Bad Batch will come out early, like, well, early in the summer, but at the same time, if Bad Batch doesn't come out until like until autumn, then you know, and if this Battlefront 3 rumor is true, then maybe we would have, then that's great, because, you know, I can do that content. But yeah, I mean, a lot of my content over the next few months is going to be Battlefront 3 speculation. It's also going to be news content, and also just talking about what games I want to see. So like a video I've got going out in a few weeks is like a pod racing game that I really want to see. And you know, I'll keep doing that. You know, plenty of speculation on games I want to see, and content talking about games we already know of and what I want to see in that and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see. Meh. What's the meh for?
There must be a bounty on all of us.
There's 6 reasons to. There's 6 reasons of what? Plus Wilson and Milson. So it could be Jim arguing for 6 seasons, then Wilson, Milson, and then the baby Milsons. That's 9 badges. Oh wait. Oh, so there's 6. Oh wait. So yeah, there's 6 seasons of Friday. Oh, Friday Night Dinner F&D. Yeah. Oh, plus Wilson and Milson. So it could be Jim AJ for 6 seasons, then Wilson, and that could be, and then baby Milson. So it could be 9. Yeah, I get it. Mark is the TTS bot. Wait, what? Amazing. Yeah. Okay. And then SP says I'm like a text-to-speech bot. Yeah. Okay. Now that makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Silly me. But that's the thing. Like, if you feel like it's like a group chat, then that's kind of good, because, you know. That misclick on job. Oh, I see. Got ya. I mean, yeah, that's kind of good, because in a way that just kind of means that you're happy to just, you know, speak your mind and just to have fun talking about stuff, you know, which is good. You know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, which is good. So yes. Well, I say doing what I'm supposed to do, but doing what I want to do is what I should say. If you start speaking like a robot, then it'll be more text-to-speech. I should slow down my talking and be like really monotone. Silly split. Oh, silly me. Silly me. Wait, now I'll never really do that. Wait, what? I'm confused. I honestly get confused so easily. It's so bad. You got PNE up here twice now. New member, PNE, bang. Recent donor, PNE, boom. David Pitts has been the recent sub for weeks now. Good old David. Alright, Dooku, let's do it. I prefer small streamers and YouTubers much more than popular ones, because they interact with viewers most of the time. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, you know, as I grow, as the channel grows more and more, then like hopefully streams will grow and I'll get way more viewers and stuff like that, because that's what obviously I'd love to see. But I'll always do my best to like respond to the chat and engage with everyone as much as I can, because that's I feel like the community engagement is one of, like, especially for on YouTube, is one of the most important it's one of the most important things, especially as a streamer. I mean, if you have like several thousand people watching you, and like even on slow mode, that could be really difficult to see. I mean, you can easily see a comment and like react and respond to that, so like it's not impossible, but it's good, and to be fair, like the channel may never get even past like 50k subs, you never know, but yeah, it's just one of those things that like I'll always do my best, and maybe eventually it will get to a point where I have to use slow mode in order to be able to keep up with the chat. But if that time comes, then I'm gonna do it, because I want to be able to read everyone's messages as much as I can. So yeah. Split won't read my messages when he has one more sub. Yeah, I'll just completely ignore everyone, and I'll become a sheltered streamer and just. Oh, I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, like, I mean, because the thing is that I can't predict where the channel's going to be. Like, I can always, I can plan and have hope. Like, my goal for this year is the channel to get 7.5k subs. I mean, ultimately, like, if I hit 5k, then I mean, no matter where I am, I'll be happy. But, ideally, I'd get to maybe 5k at least. We actually traded on a lightsaber, goddamn. Yeah, it's like this year minimum I'd love to get to 5k. Maximum obviously can be as high as it wants, but my goal is 7.5k, but that's just a goal that I want to be able to hit. I can't predict that it's gonna be the case. I mean, Sammy Boy, after after 6 months was on like 4k. A year later he was on like 40k. There's no way he could have predicted that. So gonna play OG Battlefront. No worries, Shaden. Take care, man. Enjoy. Hope you have fun. Galactic Conquest will reign supreme. But yeah, have fun, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Yeah, don't forget about when you reach 1 mil. God damn it. I mean, firstly, that like may never happen, and secondly, I'd never forget the boys, never forget the OGs. And again, like, I think, community engagement for me is just, it's like top priority really. So, I always try and respond to just all the comments. Yeah, like I want to, with comments on videos, I always want to try and respond to all of them if I can. I mean, if they're kind of ones that you don't really respond to, then just give it a heart sort of thing. Yeah, I want to be able to just reply to all the comments, talk to everyone as much as I can on streams and stuff like that. Just have just a fun atmosphere, hopefully. Because that's the thing. I've had a few people mention it, and a lot of other people, have said that they prefer smaller streamers because they get more engagement. So, and like, yeah, as I get bigger, there might be a chance that I won't necessarily be as engaging. But I mean, if even if you watch Battlefront updates, a channel that's almost on 200k has a couple hundred people watching him at a time. He's actually, Elliot's pretty good at engaging with people. So you'd say the first 5 to 10k are OG. Yeah, I mean, I'd say, I feel like it kind of depends on how far the channel really gets to. Because if the channel only, if a channel gets to like 10k, then, and like only 10k, then, you wouldn't really count like the last like 7 to 8k as like, as OG. But I get, especially if it's a channel that gets like several 100,000 or even like millions of subs, then yeah, like first 5 to 10k, you know, you'd easily class as OG. Boom. I don't know why I thought that we were getting wrecked in this game. It was just because I was getting killed quite a bit. I do plan on doing videos for Battlefront 3, like the new rumours next week, and sometime, you know, when could we expect Battlefront 3 release? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you know, go for it. Like, talk, you know, it's worth, Battlefront 3 is worth talking about, especially after all this insane amount of player numbers and stuff like that. You know, Battlefront 3 is absolutely worth talking about. Whether that's, you know, when can we expect to see it? Will we ever see it? You know, addressing rumours and leaks, talking about what content you want to see for it. Like, there's so much stuff you could do for it. So. It updated really quick, but the copying update file was taking its time. Dude, that's always the thing with PlayStation. It's always the thing. I know that pain. Yeah, the update wouldn't take long, but then copying the update file would just take years. But how come it had an update anyway? That is an interesting one. Oh god. Ow. Oh, have they? Community engagement is top priority in Obi-Wan voice. That's why I'm here. Love that. No, I ran out of stamina. I just realised the other month that I can use arrows in MS Paint to move selected objects over by a pixel. Nice. 500 megabyte update takes like 30 seconds, not even that. Lucky. I wish I had internet like that, but I don't. But yeah, that's the thing, like small updates could take ages, but then copying, yeah, exactly. 500 megabyte update could take 30 seconds, not even that. Copying an update takes 30 minutes. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, copying update files on PlayStation is ridiculously long. Come on. Beats me, I had a 1 gigabyte update, no idea where that's from. Fair enough. I mean, when was the last time you played? I mean, I had to free 200 megabyte of storage, but I had to uninstall COD, but it let me reinstall even after updating loads of games. Yeah, it's like PlayStation storage is really weird. Or just storage in general is just weird, honestly. I don't know why I activated that, I'm still... Can't camp it here. Ah. So do you think it'll have finished copying by the time you finish this game, maybe? You are a traitor. Oh, Anakin's low stamina. Ow, Obi-Wan's just shredding me here, god damn. Alright, I got wrecked, fair enough. Right, let's change. Let's have a bit of change of scene, shall we? Boba Fett, at your service. Sure, it used to never take that long. Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, for me, I never like even noticed about the whole copying update file until Battlefront 2, and then it never used to really feel like it would take that long. But then ever since I really got into streaming the updates for Battlefront and stuff like that, yeah, it would just take a lifetime, and it was painful. You should be dead, Luke. You should be dead. It's like a lake of venom mites. Oh wait, did he actually just say that? Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Luke got defeated. It said Obi-Wan got defeated twice though. Lol. That's funny.
Do not overestimate your authority. I'm not here to run your squads.
Oh, dude, 18%? What? That's crazy. What? 18%. Let's get the final kill, boys. Let's go. And then, yeah, from kind of June, July until, well, the start of this year, I gained like 500. So yeah, those were like, the channel was getting actually a lot of, but it was just pretty slow progress on the sub gain, in comparison to what was last year. So for the last 28 days, currently I'm on 110 at the moment now, which is, yeah, like I said, it's the highest I've ever had since Battlefront 2 ended, which is pretty awesome actually. So yeah, but no, so yeah, 17, like that's awesome, dude. That's really good. Probably around the time Moore's skin was added to the game, I got episode 9 Rey skins and stuff. Yeah, so when in that update, Rey's episode 9 skin and Palpatine's episode 9 skin, they were just given to people for free because they'd taken out at that point they'd taken out the microtransactions from the game, and yeah, so because there were no microtransactions, that people could, you know, because people couldn't buy crystals anymore to buy the skins, they just decided to give skins away for free. And the thing is though, like, I remember so well that so many people were like, yeah, like so many people were saying that like DICE taking out the crystals from the game could mean the end of Battlefront 2, and I was so confident that it wasn't the end. I was like, oh no, it's not the end, it's not the end. And then I even made a video saying it's not the end of Battlefront 2, and yeah, that did not age well at all, I can assure you of that one, because, well, yeah, a couple months later, bang, it's gone, and it's like, oh. So, yeah, that sucks. Hey, it's Branster. Oh hey, it's my podcasting co-host brother. It is. Hello there. I still can't believe that game on Warzone earlier. That was toy. Are you serious? Yeah, there was another episode 9 skin. So there were 2 episode 9 raid skins that were added in that final update. One of them you had to do via an Easter egg, and then you had the old Maul skin, which was yeah, which is obviously like the 5,000 kills dark side. Confusion. Oh, what the hell? Hello there, Grog. Oh, get off me, you bugger. Damn it. When I look at the modding community for Battlefront 2, I feel robbed that I'm a console player. Yeah, it's so, dude, it sucks. It's like, yeah, with mods and stuff like that, you have people playing as like insane characters and stuff like that. And the thing that really sucks for me as well is that my laptop, like, I was told the other week that I should actually be able to play it in, you know, I should actually be able to play Battlefront 2 in like ultra settings and everything like that on my laptop, but every time I do go to play it, it's just really laggy and like, it's just really jumpy and like low frame rate, and it's really horrible. All my settings are turned down a lot and everything like that, but it's because my laptop has like a stupidly high RAM usage, which it really shouldn't have. So yeah, I mean that's why that's a thing, which it's really annoying. Dude, 20%? That's way slower than anything that I've ever experienced. Damn. I'll probably stream this again on Thursday night, so, because I mean at this rate, yeah, there's no chance of you getting on tonight, really. I mean, it's almost 10 o'clock as it is, so I'll probably play like 2 more games after this, at which point it'll probably be like 26% or something, which is just ridiculous. And yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you'd known, yeah, you probably would have done it ages ago, and it would have been okay. But that is an insanely slow copying time. God damn. Oh, I really hope we do get a Battlefront 3 announcement. I want so bad. I'm just thinking, like, you know, Ace Gamer, you say about all those mods and stuff like that, but just imagine if we actually got, you know, imagine if we genuinely get, 21%, guys, we're making progress. You know, just imagine if we got an announcement for this year for Battlefront 3, and then it's like, you know, at that point then, it's just like, yeah, it's just crazy. Like, at that, like, if we, because the thing is, that I want to, you know, like I've said a lot before, like, yes, you know, I'm going to be making a lot of Battlefront 3 speculation content anyway, but I'd love to, but, like, if we actually get an announcement for Battlefront 3, like, then I'm going to have an even bigger reason to to keep on making this speculation content and just talk about absolutely anything, you know, and that would just be so awesome. Like, I'd even just dive into the comics as well, honestly, because even just from, like, even from the Skywalker Strikes, like, story arc in the comics, there's already, like, there's a type of speeder that I'd want to see in, like, you know, that you could potentially see in a Battlefront game. You know, among with, you know, as well as, like, a few other things as well. Like, there is plenty of content that you could see from the comics, which I think would be amazing to see. So yeah, I'd love to just see that, and yeah, I just try and go all out for Battlefront 3 speculation, honestly. It turns out no one was here. Fantastic. It's like it's trying to give you a brain hemorrhage. Dude, it's going so slow. Yeah, Peony, I have watched Division. Yeah, it's honestly the weirdest thing at the moment, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm really looking forward to more. I'm guessing by you asking that, you two have seen the show. You're joking. Oh, that finished right at the end. You just got yourself cornered in that one room. Amazing. You're a jittly little thing, aren't you? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Oh, I was going to say you cannot block forever, but you just basically did, and now it's, oh, now it's pain. Oh, double headshot on Kylo. Is anyone noticing that the screen seems a bit glitchy? Yeah, I can see that on here as well. I think it's just, I mean, I don't really know why it's done that. Maybe, like, doing that. Maybe there's, like, a slightly loose connection on the Elgato or something like that. But yeah, I apologize. There's nothing I can really do about that at the moment. It shouldn't be, like, too bad, but yeah, it's happening every now and again. So I do apologize about that. Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Vader's reload as well. Oh, you got in the way. Lovely stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's bother. Amazing. Alright, let's get in Leia's shield. Let's get some health back. No bother. Oh, thank God that happened. Nope, I accidentally cancelled that one. I didn't mean to. You first found out about that when RDR2 came out? Wait, found out about what? Oh, legend. Oh, yes. That's a lot of damage.
Need pacifist. Start crashing the competition.
One division, one division, one. Splits green is splitting. Aha! I mean, he do be spitting facts. It's true. Oh, that was a shot and a half. No, I thought he'd full on like fallen down there. I thought he'd just. Imagine the scenes. Right, well, I can't get up there, so that's just not fair. Coward. Okay. Where are you, Kylo? Come on, Kylo Ren. Come on, boy. Boom. Last two. Very nice. 14 kills, 8 assists, 9 deaths. I'll take that. What a game. What a game. Han Solo, truly a great hero. Yeah, I realise I don't go back to this an awful lot. Peony. Munsey going with the BP90, I love that. Whilst we sit here and wait, these things are amazing. Tesco's salted caramel flavoured pretzels. They're Christmas tree shaped because they're Christmas, but yeah, they're insane. So good. Sometimes they taste a little bit buttery and it's a bit like, but don't get me wrong, I love butter, but just look at that. Beautiful. The thing is, like, I love sweet popcorn on its own. Anything sweet on its own, I'm happy. Salted stuff I like, but not in large quantities. But when you have sweet and salt combined, that's another ball game. That is, because it starts off sweet, really good, right? And then you get the saltiness of the pretzel afterwards, and that transition is just unlike any other, you know. Wait, what? Wow. Yes, SV. Taking advantage of the GGs. Flexing a bit. Is the actual self-lagging for you guys or not? Wait, what? What? Why is it saying that? Oh, hey, we actually found a game properly. Odd. Very peculiar. Alright. Alright, my laptop's playing up a bit. So can't see chat. Right, there we go. Now I can. That's annoying. Oh, Corellia escape, man of taste. Wait, is it? No, it's Beckett's crew. I mean, still. Oh wait, no, wait, I'm really confused. What the hell? Maybe it's just glitching, is it? Oh yeah, it's glitching. What the heck? It's like half invisible. The heck? How is he not? There we go. completely lost me about that. Alright, yeah, no worries, SB. Take care, man. Thank you for stopping in. It was always a pleasure to see you. Have a good rest of your day. Nice. Who else we got? Oh, Obi-Wan's here. And my team is dead, so that's fantastic. Let's ignore him for a sec. Oh, I'm gonna get killed from behind. I don't know why that Han is like half invisible when I'm in the air. It's really odd. Cowards! What? I'm having a field day so far. Happy now. Bother. Yeah, I'm dead. So dead. That's a one hit. I'm a one hit. How? How did I escape that? Wow. Good job, Yeppa. Jesus, do you like Nirvana? I have no idea what or who that is. Oh, then no. Oh, I'm screwed. Yep. There we go.
Domination by the light side.
Sorry, I was just watching something Brad sent me. I didn't really pick up on anything there. Wait, new member Easy. Wait, when did Easy become a channel member? When did that pop up? And that's why it says 2. I'm really confused. I don't remember that popping up at all. Oh, no, that's screwed. I guess I'll just check it at the end. Easy, if you are there, that's something you can confirm. Oh wow, yeah, no, it does say that Easy became a channel member. I don't know why that never came. I don't know why I never saw that. Easy, if you are there, then I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Apologies that I didn't pick up on that before. I don't know why that didn't. I mean, it probably did come up as a notification. I just didn't catch it. It's the only downside of having the Elgato chat link instead of just hearing it through the laptop is that I miss out on a lot of these things. Huh. But another thing is, the only thing as well though is that I don't remember it even coming up in the chat either. Like I would have seen it because it's big and green. Should make your own cereal called Brand Flakes. You should do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I've had 4 deaths now. I started off so well and then just now it's like, oh nope. Oh, you're joking. Han Solo boy. Oh, that was awful. That was bloody awful. I noticed you never did any ranked videos because after Battlefront suspended. I mean, yeah, ranking videos aren't and haven't really been like my thing. I did a ranking video once on like my top 5 capital supremacy maps, like when it was just Clone Wars stuff. But yeah, I mean, ranking videos were just never really something I particularly enjoyed doing. And to be honest, I just don't really have a rank for anything. Like, sure, I have a favorite reinforcement and favorite hero and stuff like that, but I've never thought about, yeah, I've never thought about diving into it too much about like what's my favorite, why, and all that. I mean, I could have done, but you also have like some people making, you know, a new ranked video on the same thing once a month anyway, and I just felt like, you know, so many people are making these ranked videos for Battlefront 2. I don't want to do that as well, because it just felt cheap, and especially when you have people doing it like multiple times in a year, it was just a bit like, nah, it wasn't really my thing. Like, you know, for me it was always about news and speculation and just discussions and things like that, not ranking things. But yeah, that last Warzone game, Ransom, was just awesome. They added what I like to call the Palpameem skin. Golden Saber Ray. Yeah. Have you seen Palpameem's face reveal video? I'm guessing you probably have. But the thing is that I actually had no idea that with Ultra Sabers you could change your like blade. I just thought it would be the like one color that you choose, but the fact that you actually get to have like basically every color, like multiple people's like sabers and like sound effects and stuff like that, like that's crazy. I really want to get one at some point. I've got Vader's Force FX one, which is awesome. It's just with Force FX you can't actually fight with them, and I'd love to have a saber eventually to like actually like fight with. Like, that'd be so fun. But yeah, I mean the Force effects stuff is sick to be fair. But yeah, I'd love to I'd love to have like an Ultra Saber, because I think you can fight with them. I know with at least one of them you can fight with them, so that would be really cool to have. Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, ever since the Rise of Skywalker came out, yeah, he was begging for that. And this is the thing, like Ben knew that skin would be eventually added anyway, and just yeah, I remember when that skin was added, like Ben actually said that he kept thinking about Palpamemes about it, because yeah, he was asking it so much and stuff like that. It was crazy. Right, let's move easy over there. Right, well, that is going to be it from me then today. Fabregas, the stream boss, took some heavy hits today. 34%, Jesus Christ, yeah. There you go. So, yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Just change over a sec, 'cause why not? Yeah, thank you everyone for stopping in. Thank you to Peony and, yeah, Easy as well, it says, that I somehow never picked up on. Thank you for becoming channel members, and for Peony for the donation as well. It's very much appreciated. Peony and Easy, I'll make sure to get you on here for next time, which should be which I'm thinking it will be Thursday. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. I hope you all had a good Monday. Hope you all enjoyed the stream as well. Yeah, have a great rest of the week if I don't see you. And if I do see you on Thursday or whenever it is our next stream, then hope you have a good couple of days, and look forward to seeing you soon restarting the console. Fair enough. That's fair. But yeah, I'm going to end it there then. Thank you all very much for watching, guys, and